EFCC traces 7 billion naira fraud to a religious body and another 4.6 billion naira who the accused claim was used to organize prayers for Nigeria. Greetings to you all, my fellow Nigerians and other viewers. Hope you guys are doing fine and thank you so much for stopping by. So my people, in this same country where we are all complaining of hardship, people are out there looting billions of naira. Permit me to say this, it shall never be well with them. Millions of Nigerians are dying because of hunger and starvation, and this same hunger and starvation have driven millions of Nigerians too into criminality. I wonder how these people sleep at night knowing that they are the reason for this hardship in this country. So my people, I'm going to be giving you guys the full details, but before I do so, please help us to like and share this video so that this video will be recommended to other people. Thank you. So I'm going to be talking about the 7 billion naira fraud that was traced to a religious body before I move to the 4.6 billion naira that was used to organize prayers for Nigeria. Now, the news in full details. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Ola Olukoyade, on Wednesday disclosed that 7 billion naira suspected to be proceeds of fraud has been traced to a religious organization. Olukoyade said this at a public engagement on youth, religion and fight against corruption and the launch of a fraud risk assessment project for ministries, departments and agencies. The EFCC chairman said the commission was investigating a fraud case of 30 billion naira when he traced the 7 billion naira to a religious body, who quickly obtained a restraining order stopping the EFCC for inviting the leaders of the religious body. Olukoyade further said the commission will not give up on the investigation as it is appealing the restraining order to recover the stolen funds. He disclosed that another unnamed religious body was also linked to money laundering for a terrorist body which has been killing and destroying Nigerians and Nigeria for a long time now. The EFCC chairman also revealed that since he assumed office as the EFCC chairman about 3 months ago, the commission has secured 747 convictions. Lamenting the high number of convictions, the EFCC chairman said most of them were from internet-related offences. It will be noted that the one-day event is aimed at addressing the challenges of youth involvement in cyber crimes and how religion could be used as a weapon for their rehabilitation. So my people, there are two things for us to note. Number one is that the EFCC did not disclose the name of the religious body, and secondly, the EFCC did not disclose the name of the person that stopped the investigation. Now, moving on to the 4.6 billion naira that was claimed it was used to organize prayers for Nigeria. Now, the news in full details, and it says, an officer of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Karim Yusuf, testified in a Federal Capital Territory High Court that an alleged diversion of 4.6 billion naira was used to organize prayers for Nigeria. The testimony came during the trial of Bashi Yaguda, a former Minister of State for Finance, who is facing charges alongside Sabo Dasuki, former National Security Advisor (NSA), Atahiru Bafarawa, ex-governor of Sokoto, Ison Sagi and Dahutu Investment Limited. The defendants are facing charges of misappropriation, criminal breach of trust and receiving stolen property. Yusuf, the second prosecution witness, stated an investigation was initiated based on a petition for the Office of National Security Advisor (ONSA). He said that Dahatu Investment Limited, one of the implicated companies, received 4.6 billion naira without any evidence of bidding for contracts. The witness explained that Sagi, representing the company, claimed the money was intended for prayers due to prevailing insecurity at the time. He said, the 4.6 billion naira ONSA fund was meant to organize prayers for the country because of insecurity prevalent at the time. Yusuf explained how the money was spent, including payment to beneficiaries such as former Senator Adala Wali, who received funds for a gubernatorial election campaign, and Musa Madawaki, former secretary of the Pilgrims and Welfare Agency in Sokoto, who claimed the money was for ARC seat payments. The witness also highlighted the diversion of funds meant for security equipment procurement to purchase vehicles and support political campaigns. During the trial, the first counsel objected to the admissibility of statements made by Sagi, arguing that they were not obtained voluntarily. However, the judge ordered a trial within trial to assess the voluntariness of Sagi's statements, adjourning the trial until February 14. So my people, is this not wickedness of mankind? And the worst thing is that most of this money that are being looted are used to sponsor terrorism in this country. Imagine a religious body that are supposed to be fighting for the well-being of Nigerians are also part of the corruption. In fact, they are the major source of corruption. Just imagine the amount of money that have been measured by EFCC that have been looted in this country. Just imagine the amount of money, and Nigerians, we are still suffering. We are suffering from hardship. If Nigeria did not find our independence, Nigeria would have been in a more better state than this. Just imagine what our leaders are doing to us. So my people, a lot of persons actually express their grievances on this matter, which I will be taking some comments. And the first comment here says, who restrained you people from continuing the investigation? Is it Tinubu or who? Or is it the person bigger than Nigeria? I need answers. If he refuses to expose them, the Lord Almighty will remove him as EFCC boss and replace him with someone that will be open. Nigeria is not a playground for the wicked politicians. Why would EFCC expose those behind all these mess for the sake of our tomorrow? Because they actually know them. Gameplay Part 5 from 1999. And another person also commented, when we say terrorism is a big time business, we know what we mean. May all those who sponsor or profit from terrorism never see good in this life. We got a restraining order stopping us from carrying out our investigation. My question is, the order is from who? The president or who else? So my people, that's the same question I'm asking. Who else in this country have that kind of power to stop EFCC for investigating this religious leader? Because for you to be able to stop the EFCC investigation, you either have to be the president or bigger than the president. And secondly, for the EFCC boss not to be able to mention the name of the religious organization, is it that the EFCC boss is scared? Another person also commented saying, it is not enough to know these groups and the banks that receive money for them. High-level security findings like these are solely for the ears of the president and security chiefs. The EFCC is not a socio-political group that will be on the news announcing every detail of their work. The populace will see it as a make-believe. EFCC should stop going to the press to announce investigations of such magnitude to the public. Those involved in the banks should be investigated and arrested and persecuted for aiding terrorism without delay. Even the court should be warned by the federal government against turning blind eye to these cases. And another person expressed his grievances by saying, it is obvious we need a systematic overhaul and not just periodic change of government. These and many more happened during the regime of Jonathan. A lot of this pillage also happened during the time of Buhari, and we are witnessing the same thing in the administration of Tinubu. I think we should go beyond criticizing administrations to strengthening institutions free from political influence peddling. Else, we will just be moving in circles. At the end, they will be made to forfeit 450 million naira and a fine of 250,000 naira and be set free. So the logic is to still big enough to settle judges. And the last comment I'll be taking here says, the North will never allow Nigeria or the South to progress unless we break up. That is how we continue to destroy our common economy. 4.6 billion naira given to a northern president to northern terrorist cleric to purchase weapons for the Boko Haram and terrorists they co-founded to continue to kill Nigerians. What an expensive prayer. After spending such a huge amount on prayers, Nigeria is still the way it is. Tell the gods to return our money, please. So my people, these our leaders are cracking jokes that are not funny. All these evil politicians, they will face their nemesis one day. So that is it for you all. Please let me know your opinion in the comment section. And please help us to like and share this video so that this video will be recommended to other people. Thank you so much for your time.